What up, movie disciples and good people of YouTube? I go by Movie Messiah, I guess. Like, I don't barely be on here. Hollywood Hunter, whatever you want to call me. These two guys right here. We have my bro Dre, and we got the bro G returning to the channel. Sorry guys, I don't be here on enough. Life is life is hectic. You know, I'm trying to be in the next MCU movie. You know what I'm saying? So is Dre. So we have things to do. I ain't trying to be on here like that. Trying to be better though. So this another iteration into doing that. Before we get into everything, make sure you guys follow myself and these two fellas on social media. And if you don't like what you're watching, please hit that like, share, subscribe, and that notification bell.
Oh, you said rate the movies. Let's go.
Y'all trying to rank these movies?
I got them.
7 out of phase
I got
4?
them. I got them pulled up.
All right, let's go.
So we got Black Widow last year. Then we got Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Then we got Eternals. Then we got Spider-Man, No Way Home. Then we had
No Way Home is the 10. That's easy.
Then we had Doctor
Easy.
Strange
That's number one.
in the Multiverse of Madness, and then Thor: Love and Thunder, and then finally Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
I wasn't ready. I'm not ready. I thought we were just doing 2022. My bad.
No.
I'm ready.
I'm doing the whole phase 4. I'm doing all phase 4.
I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm ready.
All right.
And I'm ready. And
Go.
if I'm just doing phase 4, I'm
Yes.
just doing phase 4, right? I'm gonna say Spider-Man is a 10,
Mm-hmm.
right? I'm gonna say Wakanda Forever is a 9. I'm gonna say Shang-Chi is an 8, right? And then I'm gonna say there's 3 movies left, right? It's Black
You
Widow,
got four,
Thor Love
four
and
movies. You
Thunder.
got Black Widow, Eternals, Doctor Strange, and Thor.
Well, Thor's a 3.
Damn.
uh Doctor Strange, I give Doctor Strange a 6. Um I give Doctor Strange a 7. I give him a 7, 6,
Yeah,
7,
yeah.
you know. And then I give Eternals a 6, and I'll give Black Widow a 6 because the CGI was fucking garbage. Like that's what I'm going with. But Thor, Love and Thunder, that's down at the bottom. It should have been so much. I'm so
So I mean,
disappointed with
right?
that
So
movie.
so Thor's your the bottom of the totem pole for you.
Easy.
G, what
Easy
you
for me.
got?
I'm not ready.
Not ready. Come on, man. All
I'm
right.
screwed up. I mean, I would swap Eternals though. I wouldn't put Thor at the very bottom.
Did you have more fun with
Or
it?
wait. Yeah, I have fun with it. And Thor is definitely one of my favorite characters. And then the projectability with King Valkyrie and like seeing where that goes had me kind of excited because I didn't think I would end up liking Valkyrie that much.
Mm-hmm.
But like the second time around, she's getting these jokes off. I was like, yo, like I want to see her around for a little bit. You know, like I like her banter and her strength and all that stuff or whatever. So I was like, wow, okay, it has some cool, attributes. I do agree with Dre though. Like I hate that they killed Jane. So I don't know, man. Visually, I don't want to act like Eternals wasn't like a spectacle to me though. Like I thought some parts of Eternals was like I was like, wow, this is dope, you know. And I'm like, but then I can't get over the fact that they was fighting on that dirt and they were so yeah, I get it. Like I said, so those, but like if I
Those
if
two are
I
weird, man.
they were just
Eternal should have
weird.
been way longer. Eternal should have
Yeah,
been way
bro.
longer. Eternal should have been a series.
I'm
Eternal
not
should have been a
ready.
series with that creative behind, so you can really develop each character. You know what I'm saying? I
A lot of
I
characters.
gave Thor so low because of Eternals, because Eternals was new and you should have done more with it, right? Thor is not new. Thor's got 3 movies, 6, 7 appearances. You know what I'm saying? Like
No.
Thor ain't a brand new character. We know Thor. You can't just, you know what I'm saying? That's like me showing up in some overalls and a perm. You know what I'm saying? Driving. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Riding a kangaroo, right?
You
Y'all
had
gonna
me
be
at
like,
perm, bro.
y'all gonna be like, what is Dre?
And they call
Timberlands
him
and the New York
Andre.
Yankee fitted on top of my
Right.
perm, dog. You're gonna be like, what is Dre doing? Where is he?
Right.
Right? Like you know, you know, like
Oh man.
drinking Russian vodka, dog. You
I,
gonna be like, what's he doing, dog? Like, like that's how I feel about Thor, dog. Like I love Taika Waititi. You know what I'm saying? I don't like what he did with Thor. I don't like that you took the source material and was like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna use this. You just made a movie, dog.
mm,
I don't like what are we like Thor has been established. Thor has one of the best character arcs in the MCU, yo. And you just gonna shit on him? Like I come on. And that's why I say Eternals is better because nobody know them characters. So whatever they are is what they are. You know what I'm saying? Fine. We just gotta accept it for that. There's a lot of shit I didn't like, but I'm gonna just accept it for that because they knew. Thor ain't new, dog.
hmm
Thor ain't new, dog.
hmm
I don't know.
hmm
I'm done. I'm off that
Thor getting
soapbox,
these
man.
jokes
hmm
off.
You know
I
what I'm
think this
saying?
is two videos. Now that I'm thinking about our banter, I think this is two different videos for sure. I don't
No,
know. I'm gonna have to like, I don't know. Maybe I need to self take my what you call it or something, send it to you, edit it in or something. I don't know. I'm stumped, bro. I had a list for 2020 for phase four, 2020 for this
it's only
year,
three
and I was
movies. That's too
like,
easy.
all
It's three
right.
movies. That's
Just do
easy.
phase four, dog. Just do phase four.
It's
That's what
only
we doing.
that's how I'm like. It's only three movies. I'm like this has to be hard because it's seven movies.
Oh,
I'm like three movies too
fuck.
easy. All right, well,
And then
G,
I think my hiccups also too is like I haven't watched everything too, so
No, that's your fault.
like y'all said, Werewolf by Night, and I was like,
well, you seen everything.
No, he hasn't.
You
He
ain't
ain't seen a
seen.
lot of stuff. But you saw all the movies
That's
though.
what I'm talking about. I'm
Werewolf
not
by
talking
Night's
about TV
not a
shows.
movie.
F them TV shows. I'm like that's
He's just talking about movies, bro.
TV and film are different mediums. That's what I'm saying. It's all movies. I'm like you've seen every
but they
movie.
don't.
No, I don't
They
care
do,
about.
they do this, but
They
you don't
do like
need
do and
that.
they don't like they do and they don't because that's the whole problem for me for not even the whole problem. It's my whole thought process with Doctor Strange. Like so while G trying to figure that out, G sent me like this picture whatever it's like Marvel 2021 in a nutshell and like you can't see it but it pretty much is like it said Black Widow, aka not worth the wait. Then it says Shang-Chi, the GOAT and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Then it say Eternals, it's okay. Then it say Spider-Man, the best Spider-Man movie ever, right? So G was like, what's my version of this? And I was like, Black Widow, aka should have came out after Civil War. I'm like, Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
I'm like, Shang-Chi, the Legend of
I
the Hands. I'm like, Eternals, aka it's a matinee.
sent it
Um,
to you, bro.
and then Spider-Man and I was like Spider-Man and more Spider-Man trying to get home. Plus, why didn't Peter 2 get face off with the Goblin? Like, why didn't we see that? I want to see Peter 2 and Goblin. Um, so that was like my initial thoughts, and then just like G hadn't seen me the new one, but I was like Thor loving getting these jokes off. That's all it was. Thor was just cracking up jokes, and I see why you was pissed off about it. Like I can go G unless you got your ranking. I can go for all right. So
I have no idea.
um at the bottom, like I think I'm agreeing with Dre. Like they did kind of like I had fun with the movie, but I was impressed. I'm going back to go see Love and Thunder. So Thor is at the bottom for me. It's number
You
7.
got Christian Bale and you don't give him any story to work with, dog.
I'm like, it was cool seeing Christian like be evil and diabolical, and I like the power set that he had. At the same time, like it was also cool seeing him like get some jokes off. At the same time, like I feel like there could have been a whole lot more with him
Why
to
we didn't
like.
see him go kill all the guys that he said he killed?
That's
This is
that's all
this
that's all I
is
want to
this is
see.
film, dog.
Yes,
Show, not tell.
tell.
He
Yes,
should have been out
show.
there banging everybody up, dog, with this sword that just magically appeared in his hand that he didn't have to work for. Like I don't like you should have done so much more with like dog, that movie Thor Love and Thunder had the potential to be top 3, bro. to be top 3 MCU to date, bro. Easy,
I feel like we
dog.
should have known what was up when we seen that first trailer when Thor jumped up and did the splits on that damn bike. I was cracked. I mean, it's funny. It's funny as hell, but
That
same
could have
time, we should have
worked.
known. Yeah, Mike.
That would have worked in Ragnarok. That would have worked, dog.
Yeah,
If they didn't hold that scene for that long with him just in a split for 10 minutes, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I'm saying. It like, and
it
then
was
the
all
goats
right there.
laughing for 45 minutes. I get it. Them goats is annoying as fuck, dog. Like, calm it down. There's no real reason for them to, like, I just, dog. That's my biggest disappointment of MCU period today is Thor: Love and Thunder. That because it looked phenomenal.
Yes.
It looked phenomenal. The colors were gorgeous. The black and white was off the chain. Christian Bale looked super menacing. Thor looked good. He was yoked. Maybe they helped him with CGI, whatever. Cool. You know what I'm saying? But
Jane looked great.
like that move, dog. Like you got 12 years of world building to sprinkle in that. We ain't seen Jane in forever, dog. Why is she so goofy? She was never that goofy. She was corny, yeah, but she was never that goofy and just dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like, she wasn't that, you know? And what happened to her friend, old girl? She's pretty funny. That was in WandaVision. You could have brought her in there if you want to just do jokes. If you just want to do jokes all the time. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You just want to joke, then bring her in. She hilarious. Right? That's what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then what about the scientist dude? He should have been in there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, like if that's what I'm saying, dog. Like,
There's so
come
much.
on, like you can't say Dark World was better than Love and Thunder, and then like people be like, damn, I could see that. Like, that's not okay, dog. That's not okay, dog. That's not okay. You got Milner that turns into itty bitty pieces that comes back, does some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you got Red Glob. The Red Glob can't be better than that Milner, dog. I got a real problem with Thor: Love and Thunder, dog. I got a real problem with this movie, dog.
Hot. It's hot about
I'm so
it.
sad,
So
man.
that's my 7. 6 is Eternals. Like Dre had a great idea. I didn't even think about it. Maybe I did say initially like it could have been a TV show because it had too many characters that I felt like they didn't really tap into all the way. It looked beautiful. I did like the story for the most part, even though I didn't like the whole. It was missing the villain turn. Like I feel like we should see more sprinkle of him being like bad in there. Like I was like we didn't see enough. That kind of goes back to what I saw. I should have said earlier about Shuri. Like we should have seen her like being a little more vengeful throughout the movie. That's why some of the focus and the plot didn't work for me all the way in Wakanda Forever. Yeah, so Eternals, I need to see him being more doing some shady shit, just sprinkling in there somehow. For us, like, wait a minute, like something ain't right adding up. Something's not adding up with what the hell is supposed to be mission getting the band back together.
Bro, that guy, the in Eternals,
Yeah,
when whatever that evil thing was had sucked up all the people and was starting to get a human form,
yeah.
that should have been the bad guy, dog. Whatever he was turning into was about to be off the chain, and then you just killed him. You just killed him. And then Icarus is the bad guy. Superman is the bad guy all of a sudden. Was it Icarus? That was the name.
Yeah,
yeah. Superman is the bad guy all of a sudden, but we ain't seen him really do no evil stuff behind the scenes. You're supposed to play with your audience, man. We supposed to be like, ooh, dang, why he killed that person like that? She don't know that he killed that person like that. We supposed to be on edge the whole time. Like, oh, he's gonna kill them. Nah, man. You just get rid of the guy that should have been the real bad guy because he was developing into a thing with a presence, with a character, with a thing, and then you just insert him for a bad guy Superman, bro.
Yep.
I'm not even gonna get on the subliminal messaging of that movie either, though. Eternal. I'm just trying to stop interrupting you, dog. My
No,
bad.
you get like this G might right. This might be like 2 separate videos. Where I feel like if we were to do like a whole like podcast, like we talked about a year ago when Matrix came out, when we had everybody on here doing the reaction, like this is what I want to do, like just do like rankings for like just like certain movies. All right, what we feeling about this? Just have a conversation like this and see if we can come together. Like what's our totality? And just like ranking. Like do we all agree?
That'd be a good video. I'd be down, dog.
Number 5 would be is It's Black Widow. Black Widow is five, just because I feel like it should have come out after Civil War. It's
Yeah, out of place
I
for
had fun
sure.
with it. I like hands, I like spy movies. I like the introduction to Yelena. Like I like everything for the most part. Like
She's awesome, though. She's
yeah,
fucking
like
hilarious.
the villain
Hmm.
was cool enough, but at the same time they kind of screwed over what's the face Taskmaster. Taskmaster. Like I'm like this ain't. I mean I know you got to change stuff for movies, but I'm like this ain't the
Well,
same
why?
Taskmaster.
This change don't need to be there.
Exactly. It wasn't necessary. It wasn't necessary. They could have left that alone. Four is Doctor Strange in the multiverse of madness. Like I was waiting for like game changing stuff, and since that didn't happen, my expectations went down. I was like, or like my ranking, I was like, nah, this ain't do what I thought I was going to do. I did like America Chavez; she was cool enough. I like the horror stuff. I like Sam Raimi as a director. Um, it was fun. It looked great in certain parts. It looked crazy in certain parts. I love the whole keynote fighting. Like that shit was crazy, and them having the third eye now. It's a little weird to me. That's the only CGI part that I low key hate. So I was like, that looks like a dot on his face.
What it look like? I'm looking for something. You know, I ain't gonna do that. It's just really bad.
Yeah, I was like, every
Hmm.
time I was up, I'm like, this ain't looking good. Especially at the end, he's like, oh, I was like,
It
this
was
ain't
so
working.
bad. It was the flattest eyeball I ever seen in my life.
It
Though.
just, it just,
Somebody just pasted a piece of
yeah.
paper to his forehead.
Man, that and then after that, I got Shang Chi. Wait, did I do? Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I got Black Panther. No, I got Shang-Chi. I got Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Um, I mean, it's just fire ass movie. I mean, it's simple, action, hands,
It's good.
yeah, like it's a good
It's
ass time.
solid.
Like his father was menacing. Like I don't see him as a villain either. I've seen like more of an antagonist. Like he just wanted to like get his wife back. Had weird, voices going through his head. Like the whole implementing of the rings is fire. Shang-Chi, like at least his top armor was fire. I think he just had regular joggers on. He was throwing hands though. He's fighting he's fighting some Jays.
Some
Some Team
J's.
J's, not even any
Yo,
retro, some Team J's.
But like still, I feel like they got to upgrade that in the sequel or wherever next time you see him. I like his sister, but I can't see like I need like seeing some of the culture, but I don't know if they really like dive in all the way like we got the chance to dive in with Black Panther, and then
we don't know that culture like that.
that too. That's all I was
Right?
trying to ask Alvin, like, to see, where his mindset was at.
Yeah.
Like, I need to ask some more of my Asian homies, like, what do how did y'all feel if y'all saw this movie? And then Black Panther, Wakanda Forever is two. You just talked all about that. And then number one, like Spider Man did everything he was supposed to. Like he lived up to what we thought was going to happen. Like he did everything that was going to do, and he lived
And
by everything.
excelled.
Yes.
And excelled. Like they did a good job of holding the spoilers. Like you were like, it just got better and better and better and better. And you're like, damn, can I get some more?
Hmm.
Right. Yes.
Hmm.
We need
Hmm.
more. Yes.
Good.
You got one? You got a list?
Yeah, I got one. I almost forgot about Spider-Man, which is kind of crazy. But Spider-Man was when did Spider-Man come out? It was the end of 2021, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then okay, so that's probably why I did start from seven to go up. So Eternals is my seven.
All right. All right.
Then Thor, Love and Thunder. Black Widow is five.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to shift everything down because I actually had Shang-Chi one without Spider-Man in there.
Yeah.
And then I just kicked, ironically, Shang-Chi in the head, kicked him in the head and kicked him down to two. And Black Panther's three, and then Doctor Strange is four. So Shang-Chi over Black Panther for me was Shang-Chi felt like Black Panther won to me.
Mm.
And I rated it when, like you asked earlier, I rated it a tad bit higher for that reason. It felt fresh, it felt all encompassing. And, the sad factor did take it down. If I had to give that difference between seven and perfect, like I said earlier, that rewatchability because of that sadness and that remorse you feel. it's hard to rewatch. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like Shang-Chi is a good rewatch for me, and that's big. Just because it's a little bit more lighthearted. You know what I mean? Um, and yeah, yeah, that's what I got, man. I thought Spider-Man talking to you two was easily the movie we talked about out of any other movie on this list the most before we even saw it.
Right.
We was theorizing for hours on the phone, thinking what we was gonna see, who we thought was in here. We was like, man, Andrew gonna be in here. We was already, we was, and that's how we felt about Black Panther 1 too. We had all these conversations before going into it to just go into it and be blown away. It was like, whoa, this is crazy. Like they did it.
Right.
So yeah, and then Doctor Strange for me was too much. It felt like it had, yeah, like it had too much going on. It definitely felt
There's three different
busy.
movies.
It felt busy. Yeah, it felt I don't want to say too busy, but I remember sitting there, I was watching it in IMAX and I was like, I feel like after act two of the movie, I kind of was just cruising. Like I was like, whew, I felt like I felt like I had been jogging, you know what I mean? I was like, whoa, yo. Like this, I feel like this shouldn't be this way, but maybe it should. I don't know. Um, I totally agree with y'all. Black Widow um felt like a jigsaw puzzle, and then the CGI didn't really make it better. They tried to smooth it out with these jokes. They was like about to get these jokes off. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's charismatic, but like, yeah, and it was the first movie that we got that was out of place, right? That was like
Yeah.
truly severely dampened
I was
by the
7 years
pandemic.
too late.
Yeah.
Exactly,
I was seven
exactly,
years
bro.
too late. It was like,
And I like,
dang, like Scarlett Johansson, she's so dope. Like, we're gonna give her a movie as an afterthought.
bro, you're right. And honestly, Endgame was it Endgame? Endgame with Scarlett Johansson and Chris Evans scenes with her at HQ and Chris just coming by to wash his clothes. That scene for
Killed it.
me had bumped
Killed it.
her up for me. I was like, damn. Like it made me want to see her on that softer side, because like remember when we had the relationship between her and Bruce? Like we wanted to see that. We wanted that. You know what I mean? Like we wanted that. So in
Mm-hmm.
my head, I was like, that's what that would probably look like. People came over to the lab, they came over to the crib. Hey yo, Bruce here. And then Scarlett like answered the door, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, he know what he on some Pepper Potts type shit. Like I could see that. Like I was like, yeah, easily. You know what I mean? So
It's too late,
I
man.
did want to see that. Exactly. It was too
We
late,
shouldn't
man.
have
So I
got
had to
her
put it
after
down.
she died. We shouldn't have got her that movie after she died.
We want, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
why? She went out, you know what I'm saying? Like, her death was already overshadowed by Tony Stark, which sucks.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
to make a movie as an afterthought, I mean, it probably was an afterthought, but it was an afterthought from when she should have really had a movie,
Mm-hmm.
right?
I
She
agree
should
with
have been
y'all.
the whole.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I think this is the one out of the list that I felt should have been a TV show.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah. If they were going to make that movie that we got,
I can
I
see
was like,
that.
yeah, it could have been a TV show because we got,
Hmm.
and then it could have had a setting in the agent or the red room where we got a little bit more with the agents where they were a little bit more important. You know what I'm saying? So then it would feel more like an organization, kind of like the Ten Rings did. It felt like it was a full fleshed out organization. Like it didn't feel like when she crunched her nose on the desk that it was like, oh, she beat this dude by cranking her own head on his desk, and that's all it took. Like I really wanted to. And you're right. And then we had Taskmaster. We had it was just too much. We had him, and then we had
You mean her?
yeah, her, and yeah, yeah, So yeah, and I wanted to see more of Taskmaster because I thought he was. She
You
keep
mean
saying
her?
he. She was dope. Yeah, she was dope. She was dope, man. She was dope, yo.
Because she was a
So,
Ah man, Well,
Yeah.
there
Yo,
you have
Carson hates you right now.
Yeah, I'm like, look, he just jumped in like 1 minute ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's our rankings for the phase 4. Love to hear all your thoughts in the comments down below. Follow us on social media. If you're enjoying what you're watching, hit that like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell. For G, for Dre, I am Brian, movie Messiah, Hollywood Hunter, Wakandian, Atlantean, all that, ATLian, Base 5, let's ride.